Welcome back to Lady Cadence Island. My last tour was in May and now it's June, so I thought I'd do another tour. A lot of the front is the same, so let's start back up here in the back where I've made the most changes. This little corner is actually different right here. I have gotten one of the rewards for Fairground Fortune was this little bush. I'm not usually crazy about the hedges, but I thought it works well for here, and it was more points or more flower value than the pond. I also got a couple other little characters in here that had checkered grass at their base, so they work well there. I also put this Chinese, looks like a New Year's celebration behind the cinema just because it adds a little sparkle to it, keeps my flower power, and so I don't have to store it on the ship. I can use it. And it's pretty, and again it goes with these yellow and red flowers. You'll notice I did do a little update on the flower designs. I love to combine these flowers together because they make some really pretty patterns. So you'll see some more of those as we continue through the island. So this part is a little different. I have created a path that goes right down into this little area where the snack shed is by the water park. I added a little picnic table here just so it looks like it's kind of part of this. And then up here, if you continue to go through, you will see a pathway up to the summer house. Now I've totally updated the summer house. It was over in the corner, but now I've put it here because now it is like the resort kind of center for this water park feature. I just think that looks good to have it that way. So again, the pathway meets up here to the actual summer house, which is connected to its own private pool area, and I thought the restaurant looks really good with it. It has the same colors and tones, and then it makes it a whole matching full kind of resort feel. You've got a guy selling some snacks here. We have another greenhouse that was a reward for an event. I've already forgotten which one it was. This greenhouse here I'm going to replace with this one. It's worth so many more flowers and it's really pretty also. So this grand greenhouse, 24,000. I gotta save up for that. But first I am actually saving up, doing the wedding theme right now. So we're working on that. I've also added in this really pretty kind of hedge flower feature. It's just a pretty spot right now that kind of leads you in all the different directions you need to go. If you want to go to the resort, if you want to go to the flower shop and greenhouses, or to the Talbot's house. This section will be changed for next month. Next month is the Orchid Island buildings and the homes and things like that. So I'm going to actually take all of those out. I will hopefully have my next island opened up, which I believe is Laurel. So that's all going to be gone from this whole square, and I'm going to have my Orchid Island buildings I'm going to add into that section. Again, look at these pretty flowers. I've rearranged things. I just love to make flower arrangements, so that's pretty. This swing is actually from the wedding set. You'll be happy to note that you don't have to make a wedding, but you can use some of the items for other places. See, I've added this little flower arrangement here. That's from the wedding set. Looks nice with my other flowers. If you haven't seen the other tours, I will go ahead and show you up here. This part has not changed. It's my farmer's market area. And it's got a gift shop, lots of fresh fruit and veggies, got the wine tasting, lots of things for sale going on here. And the winery behind it. And then of course it leads up through this pathway to guys selling dairy, which just it all makes sense because it goes with the farm agriculture stuff over here. This is where I have my alpine set. I don't have too much, but this was from the daring courtship set. I love all those pieces. Got some new people in there. The lake is all pretty much again the same. I have rearranged things just a tiny bit, but more in this area with the flowers and such. I did get the pretty lily pads to add in because of finishing memoirs, and I used my deja vus to get the album finisher items. I've got that. I've also got the canoes over here. That was an album finisher item. The tree album finisher item. Love those so much. So they add a lot of interest to this area of my lake. Okay, the other thing that I've changed significantly is my botanical bliss section actually. So if you remember, I used to have my fountain in the front, and then walled in was the back area where the estate was. So, but I've changed that up a little bit. I still have this the same ticket booth, map, and main gate, but then I've got, instead, my estate is over to the side here. Again, I love how I've done the flowers. Well, not my, it sounds like I'm bragging. I just like how they have given us flowers to use that go together so nicely. So awesome job, Wooga, on your decor. It's pretty. I love how they can all connect like that. They just look really gorgeous. My pavilions, which I've got a ton of pavilions, but I love them because they can go in so many places. I've got 3 right here. One's tucked behind this building, one there, of course, and then I've got one back here as well that goes into the pathway. I just love those. I love my clock towers that came with the Botanical Bliss set. Those were awesome Starbucks items because you can literally use them everywhere. In fact, let me show you how many I have. I've got 1, 2, 3 here. And then if you go down in my main section, I actually had another one here I did sell. I had taken out that little red tower thing, and I had one there, but I did sell one of them. I've got one here. See, doesn't that look so pretty with this little section? And I might have had that last time I did a tour, I can't remember. But I love that. So there's another one there. And then I've got more on my, let's zoom out real quick. Again, the front part of the island is basically the same as I had it before. Oh, here is another set. These little people are from the wedding set, but it doesn't matter. You don't have to. They can just be like fun little townspeople. That is a great one to have if you don't want to do wedding stuff, but still use the decor. That one. The other one that is great to have, which I forgot to show you, is a Talbot's house. This little cute flower girl with the bunnies. It's great for just having a kid play. Oh, there's another one, the fireworks thing. I thought that was cute, them setting that off. That was from another Fairground Fortune, or it could have been a Detectives Needed. I can't remember. Talbot's house. This is different. I've rearranged my little pathways here, put the wishing well in front, and they've added the new primrose fence to the all-time store that's available. I love that. Got some little peacocks or birds around behind the back. Ducks over here. Lots of people. I just love all the people. They're so cute. And this awesome playground area for the kids. I also made sure I added this hearth. It's 1600 flower power, so you kind of want to have that somewhere. This one, the fire truck, 2400. And again, like I said, I'm going to be replacing this because it's only 150. I'm going to be replacing that with the grand greenhouse once I get enough coins up. But first I'm doing the wedding set. So that is my Orchid Island for now. It's what I call Lady Cadence Island. Coming along nicely. I am going to do another post on Sunflower, which is finishing up probably within a week or 2. I will have my wedding set completed on that island with the Mexico set combined. It's really coming along very nicely, so stay tuned so you can be watching out for that one, and I will post it so you can see how to tie all of those elements in together. Thanks for watching.